I take that. Hey man, say man. Yeah, look at my fellow Maverick over there. How you doing with the crayons? We at New Core in Arkansas. Don't lock yourself out of the truck now. Man, it feels so good to just be out here. It feels so good to be a trucker, man. Look at her. She looking too good, ain't she? She had a little truck wash the other day. Maybe like 2 days ago. She had a little truck wash. My baby look good. What's wrong with you, baby? You crying? Why you crying? Hey man, New Core Yamato Steel. Today, we gonna talk about the top 3 things that I absolutely love about trucking. We're gonna talk about this shit while I pick this load up and while I secure this load. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started right now though. I'll go 3, 2, 1, with 3 being the thing that I like the least and 1 being the thing I love the most. Number 3, what I like about trucking is the fucking challenge. Let's start with the truck. You look at this truck, this is a big ass truck, right? I don't have the 4 top, I got the half top on this truck, but look at this big long ass trailer, you heard me? It ain't easy to drive this. It's fairly simple, but it's not easy to drive this truck, man, especially when you got a load on the back of this motherfucker, because when you have a load on the back of this truck, you cannot stop as good as you can without a load, and even without a load you can't stop as good as 4-wheeler, you know, cars and pickup trucks. You can't stop as good as them either. So the challenge to driving this truck is, let me make sure I'm away from these cars and trucks when I'm on the road. Let me make sure I'm this many feet away, so if the worst was to happen, I could fucking stop. You know, another challenge to being a truck driver, being away from home. When you away from home, it could get lonely, especially when you're not used to being away from home. It is very challenging being out here on this road without nobody out here with you. You missing your family, you missing your kids, your woman. Man, it gets hard. And I know everybody can attest to that. If you can attest to it, get in the comments and leave me a comment, man. I'll comment back to you. What else, man? What else is a challenge? And I want y'all, because I'm gonna miss something. I know I am. What else is very challenging about being a truck driver? Another thing that is very challenging is making money. When you making money and you got family members with their hands out and shit, and you a giver at heart naturally, but you just like, man, I give you so much, I just can't do it this time. And it hurts you because you gotta tell somebody fucking no. We about to go ahead and pull up here so we can be one of the first ones to get over here, because I'm probably going to the ballpark. This line right here is the ballpark. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on up, and we gonna get into number 2.
A black man, yeah, a black man, yeah, a black man, yeah, I'm proud of you, black man. Black man, I'm proud of you, black. You're an entrepreneur. You a go-getter.
This man probably finna curse my ass out. I ain't wanna pull up too early.
I already did that when you came across the street. Go behind me, go back out and go across the street, get in line. You got radio?
No.
Go behind, wait till you see a crowd of trucks come over. That's when I call these 11 o'clock.
Wait till I see a crowd of trucks?
Yeah, when you see, go get in line. Trucks start coming over, that means I called 11 o'clock.
I was just over there.
What you come over here for?
Because I started coming at 10:50.
Right, well, I haven't called 11 o'clock yet is what I'm saying.
I didn't know that's how it worked. I mean,
That work. We got like 20-some trucks on the yard. Tanks, y'all on it.
well, yeah, that's why.
You can't sit in front of the scales neither. Just go around and go back across the street.
Yeah, but you telling me to.
Go back across the street.
Yeah, you telling me to get behind all the trucks. That's what I'm saying.
You shouldn't have came over.
I mean, I didn't pull up on the scale. Like I didn't.
Listen. Just go around, go back across the street. I don't care where you get across the street. You have to go back across the street.
So I got to get behind all these trucks.
Listen, man, you open it up for the rest of the trucks. You need to go around and go back across the street.
I got 11 o'clock appointment.
We haven't called 11 o'clock yet is what I'm telling you. You can't make us load you. We crowded on the yard. We haven't called 11 o'clock. You started pointing back. Man, go around and go back across the street.
These aren't 11 o'clock trucks?
If they is, they going back across the street too.
Okay. I mean that sounds fair, but I'm thinking.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I haven't called 11 o'clock yet. I'm not trying to do you wrong.
Hey, there we go.
You
Yeah.
be wrong trying to make my job.
No.
Go back across the
I'm
street.
going across the street right now. Hey, y'all heard that shit. I wasn't going for it, man. Talk about he ain't called 11 o'clock trucks yet. Okay, that's cool. But you're not finna sit here and make me get behind all these motherfucking 11 o'clock trucks. That's what you're not about to do. I ain't never had this type of problem here at New Core Steel. I do what I just did all the time. That's why I sat there and I'm trying to understand. Like, are you trying to make me get behind all of these fucking 11 o'clock trucks? Because if so, I'm not going for that shit. I pulled up, I sat there and waited. I didn't get on the scale. I was up there 9 minutes early. I didn't get on the scale though. So I'm like, okay, I'm cool, I'm just gonna sit. But you know, he said he literally hadn't called 11 o'clock trucks yet. So I'm okay with, you know, going back around and waiting. I'm okay with it. So yeah, man. Watch this. He finna come and try to talk to me right now. Watch this. He finna come and try to talk. I'ma go and get out. And I'ma go and put this on as well. I'll be here.
Like you jumped the line or what?
So, I gotta go ahead and get me a damn, what do you call them? A CB radio? So he said, the dude said up there, he hadn't called 11 o'clock trucks yet.
Okay.
So when I went up, he was like, yeah, you gotta go ahead and go back over there.
I know the guy ahead of me is also 11 o'clock too. And I noticed he didn't move yet either. So I'm like, I'm gonna ask if he has a CB radio.
Yeah, because he said he called on CB radio for 11 o'clock trucks.
I'll see if he's got a CB radio. Because mine have a CB radio, but it doesn't work out here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time for me to invest in a CB radio. I want to know when they call in 11 o'clock trucks, so
Yeah, oh, I know.
I need to get me one.
My first time here in a long time. There ain't no corner.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed that since they're backed up over there, I'm like, oh, God, that's what's going on.
Yup. That's what it is.
It's a hard minute. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I was about to go off on that man because he was like, oh, you gotta go ahead, turn around and get behind the trucks. I'm like, what do you mean?
Usually he is correct, but sometimes when I get here, they're like, sometimes when I call the guard shack, and they tell me, just come up at 11 o'clock anyway.
Yeah.
But I guess since they're backed up, they're like, we gotta control a little bit better.
Yeah. I get it, I see it. It's all good. You USA or regional?
I'm Central US.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go up to, I basically live near St. Louis, so I basically park this at our Madison terminal.
Yep.
Drive my pickup truck home. It's like an hour.
Yeah, hey, it works, huh?
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back over here and I guess wait.
Yeah, you just gotta wait.
Yes, sir. Hey, Nene, if you watching this video right now, which I'm sure you are, it's time to get a CB radio. It is time to get a CB radio. Now 11 o'clock's going. And I got all these fucking trucks in front of me. Come on, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm the 8th truck, man. I think I'm actually the last truck. That's what it's looking like to me. Cause ain't nobody else coming up behind me. Ain't that about a bitch? It's all good though. I just need to get me a CB radio. Man, I should be loaded up by now. Securing the load. All right, let's try this again. I'm about to go back in here. I just know he gonna be happy to see me again. I'm back. Pickup number 01518.
Take that number that's box in the top right hand. Going to the bottom.
All right. So we done made it. We number 3 in line right now to go over there and get loaded up. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my timbers off from up under my truck and put them on top. So number 2 of what I love about trucking is driving the highways. Driving the highways and byways and sideways, man. I love driving. Not even just a semi. I love driving in general. I'm a big old fanatic when it comes to vehicles, sports cars. So I love to drive. When I first got into this truck, I absolutely loved driving it. Still do to this day. Nothing has changed. I probably love it even more now. I love driving on the highways, man. You get up on these highways, you get into all that fucking traffic going through Nashville, Tennessee, or you inside of Chicago, Indiana, even Texas. You get into all that traffic. I like to let my windows down and just cruise, you know, going anywhere between 5, 10, 15, 20 miles an hour, whatever. It ain't no better feeling to me. I love being on this road, in this truck, driving it.
You've been trying to kill me lately. But if the shoe fits.
All right, this forklift just got him, so this one that's behind this forklift about to get me, I know. So let's go ahead and start this big baby up. Hear me? Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. I ain't never been down this way here now. All right, first time for everything. Let's go.
What the what's that? Passing through the wave like a jet ski. I'm just trying to live, little mama, don't text me. Watching from afar like a star, this the best seat. I'm just trying to win when I swim. This the
Man, I done been over here before. Like, he taking me all the way on the other side of the plant. Why am I coming way over here? That's crazy. So apparently I wasn't getting loaded in Ballpark. I'm getting loaded over here where I've been before. All right, we here. Following him and all that dust. Man, I'm pretty sure my baby done got all dusty and everything, man. Y'all my toe still. Y'all gotta do a little better, man. I need to speak to the manager. Where's the manager, man? You all right, baby? You all right? You got something in your teeth right there. You gotta let something in your teeth, baby. You all right? Yeah, you all right. We're gonna get you all cleaned up. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let me go ahead and give y'all the ultimate thing that I love about trucking. The ultimate thing I love about trucking is, dun da da da, you guessed it, the money. Of course, it's the money, right? I love the money. I just got my CDL 7 months ago. Fresh, new trucker out on the road. And I'm bringing in more than truckers that have been out here 10 years. All because I came to Maverick. You know what I'm saying? I give Maverick the ultimate credit. If y'all want to come to Maverick, driver code WARAMI. Let them know that Daddy Watt sent you. They'll get you squared away. I love the money. And I never made this much money in a week, in a month, or in a year in my whole entire life. Everything's not all about the money. I love trucking. And the money is good as well. So you know I'm having the time of my life out here. So that's the end of the video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's Daddy Watt. Too raw. I'm out.